Hey, good morning everybody. This is my last video for homework 23. I hope everybody's doing okay. We'll start on number 16 on Thursday. Here we go. It says find the area of the rectangle. And again, I'm giving you the formula for area of a rectangle. It's base times height. We used to say length times width, but they mean the same thing basically. So we switched it to base times height. I gave you the height of 1 8/10 centimeters and the base of 1 6/10 meters. I'm sorry, they're both meters, aren't they? Okay, so to find the area, I multiply the height times the base. So the height, 1 8/10, the base, 1 6/10. And just multiply like you normally would. Don't worry about the decimals right now. So 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 1 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. Then come down, put your 0 placeholder. You're multiplying it times 1, so that's easy. And then I add those numbers up together, and I get an 8, and an 8, and a 2. But I have 2 decimal places in my problem, so that means I have 2 decimal places in my answer. The area of this figure is 2 88/100 meters squared. You don't have to put those measurements in the form when you fill out the form. Just put the number 2 88/100 and it'll count it right for you. Okay, moving on to number 17. Rachel bought 4 bracelets and spent $78. Assuming that each bracelet was the same price, how much did Rachel spend on each bracelet? So I bought 4 bracelets, cost $78. We take the price, $78, and we divide it by the number of things that we purchased. So 4 will go into 7 one time. 7 minus 4 is 3. Bring down that 8. 4 will go, don't forget about the decimal up there. 4 will go into 38 9 times, because 9 times 4 is 36, and I subtract, and I bring down another 0. 4 will go into 25 times. We'll go ahead and put that other 0 up there because it's money. Each bracelet was $19.50. You don't have to put the dollar sign in your answer on the form. All right? Number 18, convert the measurement 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. This is important information because we're going from 250 meters to centimeters. Well, if 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, then I take the number of meters and I multiply it times 100. Easy way to do that, when you have zeros on the end of your number, it's going to go on the end of your number at the end. So just go ahead and put those 2 zeros on the end and multiply. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2. 250 meters equals 25,000 centimeters. You don't need to put the measurements in your answer on your form. All right, number 19. Find the area of the parallelogram. Again, I gave you the formula. Area of a parallelogram is base times height. Here is the height. It's this number right here that measures how far apart the 2 bases are. And then here is the base. So we multiply those 2 numbers. Base times height, 12 3/10 times 1 5/10. Don't worry about the decimals right now. Just multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Don't forget your 0 placeholder. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 1 is 1. Everything's lined up nicely. That's 5. That's 4. That's 8. That's 1. I have 2 decimal places in my problem. So 2 decimal places in my answer. The area of this parallelogram is 18 45/100 meters squared, or square meters. You don't have to put the measurement in your form. It'll probably count it wrong if you do. So just put 18 45/100 in your answer. Number 20 is a give me question. You should know because you should have it memorized. convert 5/8 to a decimal and a percent. But if you don't know this, then you have to divide top in 5 and bottom out 8. 8 doesn't go into 5, that's why it becomes a decimal. So we add a decimal and a 0 and put that decimal up on top so we don't forget about it. 8 will go into 50 6 times, right? So 6 times 8 is 48. When I subtract, I have 2 left over, so I have to bring down another 0 because we're in 6th grade and we don't do remainders anymore. 8 will go into 20 2 times, that's 16. I have 4 left over, and I have to bring down another 0 because I still have something left over. 8 will go into 40 5 times evenly, so I'm done. The decimal for 5/8 is 0 and 625 thousandths. To change the decimal to the percent, we just multiply it times 100, or move the decimal over 2 places. It's 62.5%. You don't have to put the percent sign in on your form. It might count it wrong if you do. So just put in the numbers 62.5 or 62 and 5 tenths, and the decimal 0 and 625 thousandths. I hope you're doing good, guys. I really miss you. I may try to do some videos, and again on Tuesday we'll do another Google Meet. I hope you can be there. Love you guys.